What's up, everybody? It is Ethan here, and I'm coming to you from the beautiful Sedona, Arizona. It is my second day of my Arizona trip, and I left Phoenix last night at around 10:30, got here a little after midnight, and now I'm going to be doing a couple of hikes up here before I move on. So, Sedona is a very beautiful place, known for all the cool spiritual stuff that supposedly is pretty active out here, and it's just beautiful place full of red rocks and sandstone formations and lots of desert, forest, mountains, all kinds of cool stuff. So I'm excited. I'm doing the Boynton Canyon Trail right now, and I'm excited to do this and show you guys. So let's get going. Alright, so this is the official start of the Boynton Canyon Trail, and it is a pretty popular trail. There are a lot of cars at the trailhead. There wasn't any parking at the trailhead, nor was there really any street parking. I had to park pretty far away. It was about a quarter mile of hiking on that other trail just to get to the actual trailhead. So I'm assuming that I'm going to be surrounded with a bunch of other wonderful people today. It seems like Sedona in general is just a very popular area for hiking, so I'm not expecting much solitude, but I still am expecting some beautiful views and great hikes. And that's already happening. It's a very beautiful day today. It's about I think it's about 68 degrees right now, going up to the low 70s, and the wind that was blowing like crazy all day yesterday and the day before seems to have finally settled down, at least in this area. So it's a very nice day. You know, Sedona is actually, it's a very unique area in terms of the scenery. It's like you're in the desert, but you're also in the forest. So it's got a lot of the best qualities of both, you know. Alright, so about a half mile in, you enter the Red Rock Secret Mountain Wilderness area. So we're officially in the wilderness area now. And thus far the trail's been very easy, just flat. From what I read, it doesn't look like this is too difficult of a trail, so there's some kind of like guided meditation or something going on back there a little ways. Sounds interesting. So the views have opened up quite a bit. And looks like we're starting to go up a little bit. Very beautiful scenery so far on this trail. Scenery is very cool on this trail. You know, Sedona, it almost is like greener version of Moab. That's like the best thing I can compare it to, because I've been to Moab a bunch of times. This is my first time in Sedona. And the two places are actually very similar, but Sedona is definitely a lot greener. And very beautiful. Alright guys, well, I've gotten a decent bit back in the trail, right in the middle of Boynton Canyon right now. I'd say I'm probably about 2 miles in, and I'm kind of just winging it on this hike. I did have, probably one other hike I wanted to do today in Sedona, so I'm kind of just winging it, but honestly, I really love this trail. It started out pretty crowded, but back here it's, there's a couple of people, but it's not very crowded. It's actually really nice, especially this area, just going through all these cool plants and trees and stuff, and still, of course, got all the beautiful red rock formations all around me on both sides. It's a very beautiful trail, really awesome. So honestly, I'm kind of just in exploration mode right now, just hiking back, seeing where it'll take me, because I did look into hiking this trail, and there's a few options for all these like different spur trails and loops and stuff that you can do. A lot of the trails in Sedona seem to be, connected, like interconnected, so there's definitely a lot of options for short hikes, long hikes, probably some good backpacking trips, but I'm just kind of winging it, just enjoying it out here, because it's just an absolutely perfect day, and the scenery is beautiful, and now that the crowds have thinned out, it's just awesome. So, gotten really into the woods here. It's very nice. Still getting glimpses at all the cool red rock and sandstone formations all over the place out here. But down here, it's all just this thick pine forest. Pine and lots of other trees too. It's really cool. This is a cool trail. Like I said earlier, Sedona is just a very unique place. And supposedly there's a really good view at the end of this trail, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. From what I was told, you kind of come up out of the canyon a little bit, and then you get like an overlook of the whole thing. Alright guys, so we're in the last little push to get to the top. The trail does get pretty steep here, but it'll be worth it for the great views you get up there. All right, welcome to the top, guys. It's beautiful up here. Reached the end of the trail. Now it's time to just take a break and enjoy it up here. All right, guys. Still enjoying these amazing views of Boynton Canyon. But here's a view I didn't expect to see. There's nobody up here. When I first came up, there was a big group of people, but they left about 6 or 7 minutes after I got up here. And now I have this place all to myself, which is great. It's a really cool little surprise. This is an absolutely beautiful trail, and it ends at this really great overlook where you come out of the canyon just a little bit and you get all these great views. And as you can see, it's just a perfect day, blue skies, no clouds. It's about 71 degrees right now. Could not ask for better weather. I'm really enjoying this. So I gotta tell you guys, everything about this hike is awesome. It's not too difficult. Only the last like third of a mile is difficult. The rest of the hike is pretty easy and mostly flat. You get this great overlook. You get views, even when you're down in the canyon, you get views of all the red rocks and cliffs and everything from down there. And there's a lot of shade on the trail because most of it's going through the forest and stuff like that. I mean, it is just awesome. And you know, honestly, as you can see, the crowds aren't really that bad. I saw a few people on the trail, and there were a few people when I first got up here, but it's not nearly as crowded as I expected it to be. So this is really cool. I would highly recommend hiking this trail if you're in Sedona. It's the Boynton Canyon Trail, and there's a lot of different places you can start from, but you know, just get out to this overlook because this is a really cool place. It's almost time for me to start heading back down, but since I got the place to myself, I might as well enjoy it a little bit longer. Alright, so I'm back down in the canyon. Just finished coming down the really steep section, which is very short, maybe 0.15 miles. And then it's still, you know, steep from here for about another, 0.2 miles or whatever, and then it flattens back out. So it's really not a tough trail. I will say though, bring water. I just encountered these people up at the top right as I was leaving. They were coming up and they were really struggling, and they didn't have any water, so I gave them like half a liter of water. It's really all I could spare because now I only got about a half a liter water myself. So, but that's plenty to get back. It's not going to be a problem. But yeah, definitely bring water. Even though a lot of this hike is shaded and in the forest, don't let it fool you. It's still like borderline desert out here. It's very dry. And it's a good, I'd say probably 3.5 miles to get up to that viewpoint. So bring plenty of water, guys. So we're getting back out into a more open area here. Getting great views of all the cliffs and rock formations. And it is really cool. So I think I probably got about another probably just under 2 miles. I should be getting back to the you kind of get an overlook of this resort that's that the trail runs right next to for a little while, and I should be getting back in that area pretty soon. Getting some great views from here. All those structures, I believe, are part of the resort. And we're going to be walking next to that for a little while here. And things have significantly opened up now. And we definitely still got the views. Still got all the green. Very beautiful trail. Alright, so I'm back at the trail junction for that way goes to Dead Man's Pass, and that's where I just came from, to Boynton Canyon. So the trailhead is right around the corner, and if you remember from the beginning of the video, I could not get a spot at the trailhead, so I had to park about a quarter mile away. And there's another little hiking trail that brings me right out to where I parked my car on the side of the road. So all right, back at the trailhead. Alright guys, so that about wraps it up. That was a super awesome hike. Ended up being about 7.5 miles total. And it's pretty flat other than that last, like, I guess half a mile section where it goes up about probably like 500-600 feet to get that out, get to that overlook. So other than that, it's a pretty easy trail. I will say though, that I noticed that a lot of people had little or no water. And keep in mind, if you come out here, it's exposed, it's dry, and if you're going all the way out to that overlook, it's a decently long hike. So please bring water. I mean, I must have encountered at least 10 people on the hike back that, you know, we're either carrying no water, or where it would be like a group of 3 people and one of them would have like a little 20-ounce bottle. I would recommend 2 liters per person to do a hike like this. So just remember that if you come out here, bring water, bring some snacks, just be prepared. Don't be like that guy I met at the end that was like practically dying. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed. I am coming back out to the road now, so I'm going to wrap this video up. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys soon for the next one, because I'm not quite done with Arizona yet. Have a good one, guys.